A film festival is an organized, extended presentation of films in one or more cinemas or screening venues, usually in a single city or region. Typically annual events, film festivals tend to showcase films of recent date and, depending on the focus, can include both domestic and international releases. While some film sales and distribution deals are made mid-festival, the majority of them happen weeks or months later, after a motion picture has gained some traction with festival audiences and press. Only a handful of festivals in the world are true players when it comes to the discovery, sale, and/or distribution of new motion picture content. Internationally, there are a few hotspots where film producers seek to premiere and exploit their films' rights. Venice, Cannes, Berlin, Toronto, Sundance, and Melbourne have provided the most significant ecosystems for films seeking distribution deals. Interestingly, the Venice International Film Festival was the first film festival ever organized.
The first film festival in history took place in 1932 in Venice, Italy, at the Excelsior Hotel. The first edition of the Venice Film Festival was not competitive, but thanks to the quality of the films that were screened, the festival attracted over 25,000 attendees and sparked the construction of the Palazzo del Cinema in Venice. In the 1930s, Europe, and the world in general, was experiencing marked change. Many European cultures began to react to each other based on politics on the looming war. The Venice Film Festival banned Soviet films in 1935, and in 1938 the fascist government began to take over the festival, with many of the awards going to the Italian propaganda films. The late 40s were rough. The festival was relocated outside of Venice, ensuring representation from very few countries. After the war, the festival moved back to Venice, but occupied a new location because the Americans had taken the Palazzo del Cinema under occupation in the war.
In the 1930s, Jean Zay, French Minister for Education and Fine Arts, pushed to establish a film festival to rival the one in Venice. The first edition of Cannes was set to take place in 1939 under the presidency of the esteemed Louis Lumière. However, it was forced to be postponed until after the war. Since its first official edition in 1946, the Cannes International Film Festival began to attract top Hollywood talent and filmmakers, many of whom preferred to avoid Venice due to the fascist Italian government. Thousands of film festivals have been created following in the footsteps of Venice and Cannes. As the Asian market continues to grow in importance on the world stage for motion picture production and consumption, many new international film festivals have been established in Asian countries.
One of the newer film festivals that has emerged as a very significant place for international deals is the Shanghai International Film Festival. This festival was established in 1993 and up until 2001 was biannual. In 2003, the festival was cancelled due to the epidemic outbreak of the SARS virus throughout China. From 2004, Shanghai grew even more significant, becoming an annual A-category international film festival with the goal of both showcasing emerging Chinese talent and providing an ecosystem for international deals rooted in the Chinese market. Today, the film festival is made up for multiple components, including the China Film Pitch and Catch, co-production Film Pitch and Catch, where international producers can establish partnerships with the Chinese industry. In 2013, there were 2,718 buyers from 106 countries and regions participating in the film market. 42% of the buyers came from the outside of China. China's significance is expected to grow, and with that, the Shanghai International Film Festival will surely become an even more critical event to the international market. These days, film festivals are clearly a strategic avenue for a film producer to market their films. In addition to sales agents, distributors, press, and other industry insiders, many film festivals are now attracting film fans and moviegoers looking to experience the movie before they are released. The numbers are clear. For example, the last edition of the Berlinale showed around 1,100 screens of 443 films, selling 335,979 tickets. Film festivals, especially those outside of North America, are sure to play a critical role in the film industry as it continues to develop. For those seeking to showcase their creative work, festivals represent a way to gain exposure and potentially secure distribution around the world.